No job's too big, no pub's too small. Paw Patrol, we're on a roll. So here we go. Paw Patrol, whoa ho ho. I've seen the show too much. Hey everybody, what's going on? Today we're going to be talking about the big kids movie of the week. We're going to be talking about Nickelodeon's Paw Patrol, the movie. Now, you can watch this movie in theaters, or you can watch it on Paramount Plus. Me, I went in and got the free preview week of Paramount Plus and watched it at home with my kids. I was actually surprised my youngest one to watch it. My oldest son loves Paw Patrol, but my youngest, he came down and was like, do I really want to stay down here and watch this? And then he came down and watched it with us, so that was kind of nice. But yeah, you can watch this at home if you want. It is on Paramount Plus as well as in theaters. So if you don't want to drag the kiddos to the theater to see it, you can keep them at home and make your own popcorn and everything else. I will warn you, there'll probably be a few spoilers in this, but really, if you know Paw Patrol, you know exactly where this movie is going to go. It's a kids movie. There's no real mystery here. So anyway, what this movie is about is we start off in Adventure Bay, which is where the cartoon takes place, and we see the Paw Patrol. They save a truck driver whose semi has partially gone over a bridge, but then they are called to Adventure City, the big city, because Mayor Humdinger, the villain from Paw Patrol, he all of a sudden, even though I don't think they really say how he did it, he forces his way into winning the election. The other person that's running drops out, but I don't think they ever really explained how he got them to drop out or anything, but he becomes mayor of Adventure City. And of course, the Paw Patrol are like, yeah, we know something's up. We're going to go take a look at that. So they are able to get a new headquarters in Adventure City. It's this massive tower headquarters. They do make a joke about how they had money to afford such a place. And it's actually kind of funny because it's kind of true. It's merchandising. But anyway, they go to figure out what Mayor Humdinger is really up to, and that's kind of the main plot. But plus, there is you would call it the other main plot. We find out that Chase doesn't like the city, and we find out that's because that's where he was left as a puppy, and he's scared to go back because he had to brave the city as a little pup before he was rescued by Ryder. So this leads to him having trouble doing his job and wondering if he belongs in Paw Patrol. And it's about him learning that, it's okay to be scared if you're a hero. And I mean, the movie's pretty obvious to figure out where it's going to go. It's obvious to figure out what, bad things are going to happen and all that. So really, what this movie feels like, it feels like in some ways, even though the whole thing does go together, it feels like 3 episodes of Paw Patrol put together, which really that's not a bad thing. You have, throughout the movie, you have Mayor Humdinger doing stupid things that the Paw Patrol have to fix. And if you are into Paw Patrol, you're going to get exactly what you want. You have the Paw Patrol, having to, there's a fireworks show gone bad and things like that they have to fix. And then also there's a scientist that has this machine that can go up and capture clouds to study, but Humdinger uses it to change the weather, and it eventually goes haywire, and of course it causes havoc in the city, and the Paw Patrol got to step up to stop it. Just throughout the whole movie, you see this thing getting worse and worse, and it's eventually going to blow. If I have one issue with this movie, which, don't get me wrong, look, my favorite dogs are German Shepherds, and Chase is a German Shepherd. But for me, I was fine with them focusing on the one character. It just felt like the other dogs didn't get a lot of love in this. I mean, they got to do little things here and there, but really, this was a Chase movie. and also kind of writer's movie too. They also have a new dog that wants to become a member of the Paw Patrol named Liberty. So there is that side story too. But really, the main story is Chase getting over his fear of the city and learning that, again, heroes can actually be afraid. Good heroes are afraid of things, but they still step up to it and do their job. And that's the basic setup for this whole movie. And it works. It works just fine, but it would have been nice if they would have given the other pups a little something more, because they really just felt like background characters most of the time. The funny thing is, though, look, when I watched it with my son, and when I watched the show with my son and the movie, I like Marshall, the firefighter pup, the Dalmatian, because it is a little silly that the most accident-prone pup is the firefighter. That being said, he usually doesn't cause a lot of accidents or anything when he's on the job. It's usually just when he's just being silly. But I like Marshall, and the two missions they go on that Chase is scared and he fails, Marshall has to fix it for him both times. And I was like, okay, I like Marshall, so that was cool with me. But yeah, the other pups don't really get to stand out that much, and that, I don't know, if your favorite isn't Chase, other than when Marshall steps up and has to fix Chase's mistakes, the other puppies, they get to do stuff here and there, but it's nothing. They don't have a major storyline like Chase did. So if your favorite character is not Chase, a kid might be like, well, what about, Rebel or Rocky or Sky, but they all do get to do something in the end to help out to defeat Humdinger and everything. There's really not much more to say about it other than it does look nice. I mean, you can definitely tell. I mean, the show itself looks fine, but you can tell there's more money in this. The animation's better. There's a lot more going on. It's a big budget. It's like if you had a big budget for the show, right? So it looks nice. The animation's good. I'm not sure what all voices. I know they've went through a bunch of different voice actors for the different dogs and everything, so I can't tell you, okay, did they use everyone from the show and everything? I can't really get into that because I don't know. But really, it feels like Paw Patrol, and if you like Paw Patrol, you're gonna like the movie. I like watching the show with my son, and I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say I would have wanted to watch it by myself, but having my kids there with me, we enjoyed it. We had a good time watching it. My son, the one that does like Paw Patrol, wasn't feeling very well, and it pepped him up for a couple hours. He was singing along and everything else when the theme song's playing and everything else. I do think it's funny, though, that they're in Adventure City and the song still says in Adventure Bay, but, that's nitpicking. I thought maybe they would have changed the song a little bit. But yeah, if you like Paw Patrol, it's fun. Now, if you can't stand Paw Patrol, and I know some people are saying things like Paw Patrol's, I don't know, they're saying things like it's promoting, you have to do what authority tells you, or whatever it is. I don't know what the argument is. It's about a bunch of puppies that want to help people. That's what it is to me. That's what it is to my kid. And my kid likes it. And I enjoyed the movie. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Again, I wouldn't have wanted to watch it by myself. And I even told him that. I said, buddy, I'm glad you I know you didn't feel well, but you got up and watched it with me. I wouldn't have wanted to sit through it by myself. But since he was enjoying it, I was enjoying it. And I am glad I got to watch it at home. I could just watch it on my screen and not had to drag him to the theaters to see it, because, again, it released at the same time on Paramount Plus as it did the theater. So if you have Paramount Plus or want to get the free trial like I did to watch it, you can definitely check it out that way. But yeah, I enjoy Paw Patrol, the movie. Not ashamed to say it. My kids liked it. I liked it. That's it. See you later.